popping? What is popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Business. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're older here and haven't already subscribed to the channel, stop what you're doing. Leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the link down below. The link is to become a channel member of the Symone with the Business YouTube channel. Y'all, if you are a channel member, let me know what kind of exclusive channel content you want to see. Y'all never be letting the girl know. And if you're thinking about becoming a channel member, let me know what kind of content you would want to see that would make you want to become a channel member. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, what's up? It's June. I feel like I haven't sat down. Every time I do a video, I'm like, I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. But y'all know it'd be a long time in between these long form videos. But I've been keeping y'all up to date with all the shorts. Y'all know I post hella shorts. So make sure you have your notification bells on. I'm posting multiple shorts a day. And all of the Eagles news, everything y'all want to hear me react to, I'm reacting to every day. It's just in short video form. So make sure you're checking those out. And then every once in a while, I'll do a long form video. Today is one of those days. Today is just one of those days where I'm like, let me do a long form video. But everything that I'm going to talk about in this video I already addressed on shorts. But I do want to give y'all long form videos. So it's funny because y'all know I'm on other social media apps. So on Facebook, I'm like at 40,000 followers on Facebook, and Facebook is all reels. It's not me posting long videos, and they'll be like, you should have a podcast. I'm like, y'all, I do have a long podcast. It's on YouTube. It's just not on Facebook. Like, and then people on TikTok would be like, you should have a podcast. I'm like, I do. It's on YouTube. Go to YouTube if you want a long video. Okay. But y'all, it's pretty much OTAs, training camp around the corner. That's the kind of stuff we have to talk about right now. So I'm just giving y'all my thoughts, my opinions. I'm really excited for training camp. I'm so excited for these training camp battles. And I feel like the main conversation, let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if this is too soon. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna let me know. I feel like the main convo has been around Makuba and Sydney Brown. We have talked about that several times on the link up. We're going to continue to talk about it. Y'all, I just realized we did not do a link up this week. We didn't do a link up this week. We tripping. Stumbling, fumbling, clumsy, cause I'm falling in love, in love. You got me tripping. Oh, fumbling, oh, stumbling, oh, clumsy, cause I'm falling in love with you. But y'all, we didn't do a link up this week. We tripping, we fumbling, we stumbling, we clumsy right now. But we're always going to be talking about Sydney Brown and Andrew Makuba because that's a big battle. But there's some other intriguing things going on at training camp, okay? So, first of all, Vic Fangio was saying how Cooper Dejean is going to be getting reps at safety. Cooper Dejean is sometimes a safety. I hate that I sang back-to-back, but I had to. Like, I couldn't say we tripping without fumbling, stumbling, clumsy, so in love. And I couldn't say Cooper Dejean might play a little bit at safety without saying Cooper Dejean is sometimes a safety. So, you know, today's just some days where I'm just going to be singing on this show. But, yeah, Cooper Dejean is going to be getting some reps at safety and at outside corner. So he's still predominantly going to be a slot corner. But Vic Fangio was saying, you know, when we're in base defense, we can see him in at safety. We can see him on the outside. So I like it because we drafted Cooper Dejean. Like, the big lure for Cooper Dejean coming out of the draft was his versatility. And obviously we didn't need him to be versatile last season. We just needed him to be locked down in the slot, which he was. But it's also good to utilize, you know, everything that it's good to utilize somebody's entire strengths. And one of Cooper Dejean's biggest strengths was his versatility, his ability to play, you know, everywhere in the secondary. So that's something that we're going to see more of next season. So I'm excited about that. So that's big news coming out of camp. Also, the fact that Dejean Campbell is not going to be practicing until August. Now, Vic Fangio did not say when in August. He was like, in August. He already said Nakobe Dean is out indefinitely. We won't see him for a while. We already know with Nakobe Dean's injury, we won't be seeing him for a while. But he did say Dejean Campbell will be practicing in August. Did not say when in August. Obviously, early August still includes training camp, but that could be late August, meaning he might miss training camp. We don't know right now at the time of this recording. But obviously, when the Eagles drafted Dejean Campbell, we already knew that, well, they already knew that he was going to have to miss some time, and they were cool with that. Vic Fangio was cool with that, and Vic Fangio had a plan in place, and the plan in place is Jeremiah Trotter Jr. So what's going to be interesting to me is, and I know I'm getting way ahead of myself, but what's going to be interesting to me is What if Trot ball out? Like, of course, we want everybody to ball out. If Trot is the starter right now, we want him to ball out. We want him to dominate. We want him to be like freaking Hall of Fame level. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want everybody on the field to ball out. So if Trot balls out, what happens when Trot is healthy, Nakobe Dean is healthy, and Jahad Campbell is all healthy? That she gonna be something. That she gonna be spicy. Because right now, Trot is like a placeholder, for lack of better terms, for Jahad, and we got Jahad because Nakobe Dean is hurt. But like, what if they all healthy and they all look like studs? That she gonna be messy. You are so messy, baby. That she gonna be messy. But yeah, that's a conversation for a later day. It might not even happen. Like, one of them dudes might not be balling. Of course, we want everybody to ball. You know what I mean? So the ideal scenario is they all balling and we got to pick. Like, that's the ideal scenario. But way ahead of myself. I was just like, what that mean when that? What's that gonna mean if that happened? That's just my thought process. So yeah. Also, we got some news that. Also make sure y'all are checking out Devontae Smith's off-season podcast. Very good content on there. Also make sure y'all checking out AJ Brown on all social medias, because AJ Brown is dropping hella content. The Eagles actually just put up a new banner outside, or like a new graphic banner, mural, signage, whatever you want to call it, outside the link of AJ Brown. So like, there's now, AJ Brown outside the link. So they just put that up, and they're also installing all this new LIX stuff in the link. So, obviously LII was just in the link. So now they're installing all the new LIX stuff. So that is dope. Super Bowl rings coming. So the rings were supposed to be released, like the Eagles were supposed to be getting their rings today. Then they got pushed back to July. So Super Bowl rings coming soon. I'm excited to see them rings. Okay, because the jeweler was like, I need more time. It's like, ooh. Ice me out then, jeweler. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, jeweler. Ice me out. You know what I mean? Take your time. No rush. I was thinking about a song, but I didn't do it. I did do it. Take your time. What's the rush? I had to do it. But yeah, so that's that. And then, like I said, Michael Vick and Dejean Jackson. They are going to be having their first game as head coaches against each other at the link. So Michael Vick is a first-time head coach for Norfolk State, and Dejean Jackson is a first-time head coach for Delaware State. So Delaware State, Norfolk State, they're in the same conference. So they're going to be playing against each other for the first time this season, obviously, because they're both head coaches for the first time this season. And that game is going to be at the link. Y'all, it's going to be lit. Like, first of all, you got the Eagles fans going to be lit. And then you got the HBCU football fans. It's going to be a time, okay? And it's October 30th. So y'all already know I'm going to be up in Philly for that. I'm going to end up dropping a whole, like, I know y'all, did y'all see that spit? Yo, that's a big piece of spit. So the Eagles, they're going to be having that at the link. It's going to be lit. I'm going to drop a whole schedule, like, because people are like, what games are you going to? I'm going to let y'all know I'm going to drop a whole Symone with the Sports schedule release. I'm going to drop that like July, August. So y'all will know every game I'm going to, and that's going to include the Delaware State, Norfolk State game. But I'm definitely going to be at the Delaware State, Norfolk State game. Y'all already know my sister lives in Philly. Oh, we got to address that. But y'all already know my sister lives in Philly, so I basically live in Philly now. I've been in Philly like 50 times already this year. And that's October 30th is the day before Halloween. So I'm going to be outside or inside for Halloween in Philly, because I'm going to be up there for the Norfolk State game, and I'm obviously going to stay. I am going to a preseason game, too, because I want to get content, interview fans, ask some fans some preseason questions. So that first preseason game I should be going to. I might not go inside the game, but I'm definitely going to be in Philly at the tailgate and just, like, in the lots and stuff, getting content. So that first game, I think it's August 7th. It's, like, the second weekend in August. The Eagles, I think, versus the Bengals, but I'll be there. But everybody's like, you might as well move to Philly. Y'all, no, I don't, because my main money is in Atlanta. Like, I got bags in Philly. Like, it's money for me in Philly, obviously, but my main money is still in Atlanta, because I know I do a lot of content, y'all, but I still do sports broadcasting. I still am a sports broadcaster, and all of my, like, gigs are based here in Atlanta or in the Southeast. So I know y'all see me do a lot of content, but I still do sideline reporting. I'm starting to get a lot of play-by-play. So y'all, I'm about to like really, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and break some news to y'all because y'all my A1 day ones. So if you made it this far in the video, I'm gonna just go ahead and break this news for you because if you watch this far, then you really fool with me. You don't think we fool with me. You don't think we fool with me. So I'm gonna let you know. But y'all, so y'all know I do sideline reporting. But I told y'all I'm trying to get more play-by-play experience. I do want to do play-by-play as well. Why do I want to do play-by-play? It's a lot more stability in play-by-play. It's a lot more money in play-by-play, essentially. Stability and money. And I really like doing it. It's a lot of fun. And I still like sideline reporting. They both provide me two different things. But y'all, I am going to... So I've done a lot of baseball games. I've done a lot of like collegiate baseball and softball games and high school baseball and softball games. And I've done a lot of high school basketball games. This past year, I'm really getting it in my bag, getting these reps. But y'all know I love football so bad, right? Like, so the thought of doing play-by-play for football is like, oh, shit. So I just found out that I'm going to be doing the Corky Kell Classic, which is the Georgia high school football kickoff in Atlanta. So that is like so huge for me. I've never done football play-by-play before. So like my first experience is going to be for the Corky Kell Classic, which is like a huge big deal in Georgia. Like that's going to be crazy. I'm so excited, but I'm also like, I got to get in my bag. Like I've got books, I'm going over film, I'm going over tape, I'm going over all kinds of shit to make sure I'm sharp. One of my mentors, her name is Tiffany Green. She does college football play-by-play. She's for ESPN. She's one of the only women voices I know that does play-by-play for football. She's the only woman I know that does football play-by-play. Like, so it's a blessing to have her as a mentor, and it's like I'm so freaking excited for that because it's like, yo, if I get in my bag on play-by-play, like, baby, you know what I'm saying? But I still love sideline reporting, but I'm just like, I'm so excited. And to do play-by-play for football, like, y'all know I love football. That shit crazy. That's why it was so dope for Nicole Dean when we had that film session with Nicole Dean and Ben Van Sumerman. It was so dope, y'all. Like, I learned so much. I already feel like I know so much, but I learned so much. There's still so much to know. And like Nicole and Ben, they were just so good. They were such a light, such a great presence. They were so informative and they weren't condescending because y'all know a lot of time when people are talking football to women, then they are condescending. Even if it's not intentional, they can still be unintentionally condescending. And they were not like that at all. Like they was like, just like they was talking to anybody else. So that was great. And the fact that I just had that experience happen right before I got the news about doing the Corky Kell Classic, it's like, shoot, it's meant to be, you know what I'm saying? And that just got me so excited and want to get in my bag. But yeah, there's that. What else I got to update y'all on? I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be back again, so I got to update y'all on everything. Oh, I got a family cookout tomorrow. So my family cookout is tomorrow, and it's like our Super Bowl. Like, as far as family events go, this cookout tomorrow is our Super Bowl. It's like our Super Bowl of family events. So I'm going to D.C. for that. I'm actually leaving tonight, and I'm, like, doing the MC. So, you know, like, y'all know me. I'm a yapper. I talk, whatever. The family knows that. So, like, they want me hosting the games. So, like, I got to host the games at the family cookout tomorrow. So, hopefully, you know, the crowd be stiff. You know, people at the cookout, they can be a little stiff. So, I got to be a little entertaining, but I'm not trying to do too much. You know what I mean? So, Dylan actually usually hosts my family cookout. Like, usually Dylan is on the mic at my family cookout. And they love Dylan. Like, they love Dylan on the mic. So Dylan is not going this year, and then they're like, oh no, we don't have our MC anymore. Yeah. So now my mom is like, can you do it? So I have a lot to live up to because they love Dylan on the mic. So I'm like, oh Lord, am I going to live up to Dylan? But I'm excited. A lot of things going on. Like I said, I'm going to keep y'all updated. I'm really trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. But hella vlogs. I got a vlog dropping today. Along with this video, I have a vlog dropping. So make sure you tapped into that. And then, like I said, I have hella shorts that I'm posting. I post hella shorts on the page every day, multiple shorts. So make sure you have that. And then we're going to do more live streams because I had a lot going on. This entire year, I had a lot going on from literally September to June of this year. I had a lot going on. So I wasn't able to do live streams. I wasn't able to do these long form videos that you're seeing now. But now I have a lot of time that's going to be freed up. Like, now. So I'm excited to do more long form videos. And I know I tell y'all that sometimes, but I'm like, for real. And I'm excited to do more live streams. So I'm going to be doing live streams on here, TikTok, and Facebook. But yeah, until I talk to you guys next time. Bye.